Alright, Chapter 10, Stair, Ramps, and Railings. A whole chapter is a whole chapter just for stairs, ramps, railings. We bet, I think about it, there could be 100 combinations of stairs and railing systems. As a matter of fact, you very seldom see two sets of stairs that are exactly the same, kind of with like snowflakes, aren't they? Okay, nothing like snowflakes, but you get the point. Creating stairs by using rise and run function, creating wind staircase, creating custom railing system, custom stairs, adding ramps, creating stairs by using rise and run function. To begin, the chapter will address the making staircases for the commercial stairs with those with a more resident feel with the wood members, balusters, and spindles. During the procedure, we will see how Autodesk Revit Architect software brings stairs together. After you create a common staircase, you'll move on the winding staircase, custom railings over the course over the ramps. Before you begin, I should mention there are some stair-related features or lack of features in Revit that you'll love and some you won't. As you create the stairs, keep in mind that Revit can always provide enough functions to recreate every type of stairs you may encounter. Note, throughout this book, you'll have the opportunity to download custom families from the book's website. In this section, you'll focus on creating staircase by using traditional rise and run method, discussing modifying boundary of the stairs, which allows you to create unusual shape provided out of the box. To begin, file open and reuse of the following line. Didn't complete Chapter 9, Ceiling and Interiors. Go to the book from the browse the internet site for Chapter 18 folder file, and not experience required Chapter 10. Projectile filing procedure, create staircase by using rise and run method. In project browser, go to level 2 floor plan, zoom in on other radial entry east wing shown figure 10.1. On view control bar, change the visual style to hidden line. On the circulation panel over the architect tabs, click stair button. You'll put a sketch mode for the stairs you're about to design, shown figure 10.2. Modify, create stair, sketch mode, figure 10.2. On the components of the panel, modify, create stair tabs. Make sure the run button, stair button are checked. In the property dialog box, change base level to 1, change top level to 2, multi-story top level to 5. So it's changing element properties of the stairs, and note, by setting the base of level to 1 and the top level to 2, give the Revit the dimensions needed to calculate the rise of the stairs. When you add multi-story heights, Revit takes calculations from level 1 and 2 and applies the increment up to the additional floors. Be warned, however, that floor-to-floor dimensions change at one of these levels. You'll have a problem, then you have to create a new staircase at an offending level. If you pick the intersection floor edge for the grid 3-1 first point of the stairs, the spot is labeled 1. See over the book page, web page. From there, browse Chapter 10 folder, video called Creating Stairs by Run. Create your course over the right, faint design, right, make your course, move your cursor to the right. A faint display indicates that you have a certain number of risers created with a certain number remaining. When you see the 9 risers have created with the 9 risers remaining, pick the spot labeled 2, figure 10.4. Move the cursor straight up north until you get to the grid intersection labeled 3, figure 10.4. You'll see them pick the third point. Figure 10.4 shows laying out the stairs. 14. Move the cursor to the left all the way past the floor landing. Revit the reports. You'll have 18 risers created with a 0 remaining. When the second is completed, it'll pick the last point. Revit draws both legs as the landing with the base layout complete with the time examined of the perimeter of the stairs, looking for the architectural design outside of the basic box, so that you get with when you pick a staircase, you want to edit with the boundary, modifying boundaries. When the main staircase is in place and laid out, you can start modifying the profile. Given the stairs 5-tiered multi-layers level staircase, boundary will be somewhat limited, but not to the point where you can make something pop out of the design. Modify the boundary for follow along. Select the landing as shown in figure 10.5. The convert button. Click the convert button on the staircase and on the work panel. When you see the warning, you may be irreversible. And when you see the warning that you may be doing irreversible damage, click close to dismiss it. With landing still selected, edit sketch button is shown figure 10.6. Edit sketch button. On the draw panel, start end radius arc button shown figure 10.7. Draw an arc outside of the landing at 8 foot 0 inches radius. When the radius drawn, it's important to pause over the point whether you have an extra line similar to those of the sketching floor. If you have the overlapping segment of the gaps, Revit won't Let you continue as you have the extra lines rubber that won't let you to continue. Let's clean up the stairs. Modify and press escape twice, key twice, and select the straight green line outside of the landing. The delete key of the keyboard line is removed. Your stairs should look exactly like figure 10.8. Click the finish edit button and show figure 10.9. Now you can select a railing system to use. Out of the box, Revit provides only 4 choices. This will settle one of these choices for the staircase, but you'll add to it later in this chapter. So it shows adding the radius to the outside of the building, and then the completed boundary, finishing the sketch, configuring railings. Revit provides a small number of railing systems as default. You can choose one of the 5 railings applying the staircase during the sketch mode of the stairs. Follow these procedures to apply railings to the stairs. Modify, create stairs, sketch mode, click railing, button showing figure 1010. In the railing dialog box from the drop, show the guardrail pipe is shown figure 1011. You enter position with the trigger radio button. Do so host of the railing string with a click OK with the right of the placing when you're out wave with the complete of the staircase. As a matter of fact, round of one is finished. Complete the stairs and click finish ed button or click modify stair tab. Close with the warning states that the railing is non-continuous. Go to level 1. Your staircase should look like figure 1012. Normally, when you get a dealing with a large multi-story staircase, you should check it out in 3D to make sure that all the wells plan. There's no exception. Here are some of the steps. Click with the default 3D view button. Quick access toolbar. View to 3D view. Zoom in the radial entry. Select with the radial wall becomes transparent. Examine your stairs. Here's the problem. If your railing stops dead at the bottom of the stringer, this may have an acceptable practice around time, say when a wheel was still on a drawing board. You need some American with a disability compliance at the bottom of the stairs to accomplish the following along with the next procedure. Figure 1012 shows the stairs displaying the plan, and then figure 1013 shows the stairs radial entry temporary tangent. To begin with the book web page, browse Chapter 10 folder. For this file is called the AD pipe. You can download it in this computer and perform these following steps. Insert with the tab of the load family button. Browse the category directory with the dash of the family. Download the AD pipe block family into your model. Go to level 1 floor plan. Zoom into the bottom of the stairs on the work plan. Architectural tab. Click reference plane button. Offset the reference 9.5 inches to the left of the bottom riser. Type 0 foot and offset field of the draw another reference plane from the center line bottom railing at 2 foot 0 inches. On the architectural tab, place a component button in property dialog box the ADA pipe. And the separator, press the separator spacebar once of the rotary family and place it for the originating shown figure 1015. Place the family in the intersection of the 2 reference planes and then escape twice to click modify. 1015 shows the placing the family intersection extending of the railing. You're adding the family to finish the stair at the bottom. The next step is to extend the railing of the stairs to meet the new family. Don't want an obstacle for the railing stairs. Already had ending post. Trick with the remove the default ending post. Replace with the custom ADA post. It just loaded it into the model. The objective of the next procedure: extend railings to the ADA post you just added to the model. In planning, select the bottom railing shown figure 1016. Make sure that you aren't selecting stairs. Property dialog box, click edit type button. Figure 1016 shows selecting a railing, not the stairs. Click duplicate, click new railing, entry stair railing. Click OK and bolster placement row. Click edit button shown figure 1017. Bottom of edit bolster placement dialog box. Post category option place or post to start end or corner of the railing. For start post 1 and end post type 6 inches from the base offset shown. Click OK. Select railing on the inside of the stairs. Change the type of the entry stair railing. And it's time to sketch the railing on the stairs to meet up with the family. This procedure is done by a plane view, which can exactly how far you need to stretch the railing. Select the bottom of the south railing on modifying railing tabs. Edit path button. Sketch magenta line is shown in figure 1019. 1017. Click edit next. Bolster placement. Setting offset allows you to proceed post exceed to flow with the need where needed. Figure 1019, aligning the end of the railing new family. For first alignment, the back edge of the family loaded and shown figure 109. Pick magenta rail. However, the magenta, you see the endpoint icon. When you do click it, the magenta line extends to the family finish edit mode. Go to the default 3D view to make sure railing aligns. Select the radial brick wall. View control of the temporary hide isolate element button shown figure 1020 side. Select hide element figure in 1020. When you're done marveling at the fantastic landing, click on the temporary hide isolate element button again. Select reset temporary hide isolate. Figure 1020 shows checking out the railing of the proper alignment. It would be nice if there were only one place for the rail extension needed to go, but the rest of the procedure through the process of adding the extension of the inside rail, copying it out to other levels. Return to level 1 plan view, select ADA pipe value, the railing family you added to the model. Click the mirror, pick axis button shown figure 1021, pick the grid 1, 3.1, your family is mirrored, selecting inside railing on modify railing tabs, edit math button, click align button. Align the magenta with the railing family as shown figure 1022, 1021 mirroring the family, 1022 copied families, and press escape to select both buttons. On modified generic models, click the copy to the clipboard button, clipboard panel, third panel to the left, check its paste, align with the selected levels, upper left of the screen, pick levels 2, 3, 4, then click do your staircase look in figure 1022. It's getting close, but it seems that there's nothing keeping it from without falling out of the second, third, fourth, or fifth level that I don't know about you, but I think you're perfectly placed to put a separate railing and tie in the existing stair railing. Landing railings, of course, are going to be drawn independently stair of the railing of the however that requires a little more patience being said if it becomes of the Revit that reflects with the real world coming to railings. If you have the railing is difficult to build, it'll probably be difficult to model. Also, you have to arrive at the intersection that can't be physically accomplished into the field of the goes. Guess what? You struggle trying to get into Revit, adding some of the railings and then tie them into the stair railings and following these. In browser, go to level 4, 2 plan, architectural tab, railing button, make sure the tab with the handrail pipe and property dialog box to edit type button, duplicate button, click new real handrail pipe, horizontal railing, click edit button next to the baluster placement, select none on it for the start and end post under the post category shown figure 1023, click OK twice. Click the point intersection reference plane and south wall as shown figure 1024, 1023 configuring the default railing type, handrail piping, horizontal rail, 1024 sketching the path of the railing. Clicking the preview button in the options bar, clicking the intersection of the reference plane, ADA handrail, clicking finish sketch. No, you can only have one continuous rail at a time. If there are gaps in the railing, it won't work. For example, the second floor needs 3 separate railings. Next step is to add the railing existing to the north leg of the stair with the create with the railing between the 2 stair sections. The process can be a tad tricky, but once for the progression, you'll see it needs to be done in the following manner. Still with the second floor with the railing families, click the mirror with the pick axis button shown figure 1025. Mirror the 2 families about the building center reference plane. Set the railing over the staircase edit path with the modify railing tabs. Extend railing over the edge of the railing family. Exactly the same as you do with the south leg of the staircase. 1026 with creating a relationship between the stair of the landing over the handrail. Click finish edit mode. Repeat procedure for the outside of the railing shown figure 1026. Let's add railing to the center of the north side of the landing and show them with a pretty easy starting with the rail command. Make sure the handrail pipe with the horizontal rail is currently railing. Draw a line 1 foot 0 inches and intersect with the upper 8 railing extension reference plane shown figure 1027. Draw a line 1 foot 0 inches from the top of the railing extension over the south left of the stairs. On draw panel start end radius arc button. Draw 4 foot 0 inches arc end points for the top of the bottom lines. Click finish sketch. Draw another railing shown figure 1028. 1027 creating the middle railing, and then 1028 creating a northern railing. You need not to do any of the configuration third, fourth, and fifth floors. Fifth floor you'll need to configure the change middle railing of the railing extensions for the northern railing as shown figure 1029. Modify with the multi-select tab, copy the clipboard button, click paste and align with the selected level to shown in figure 1030. Paste item level 3 and 5, go to level 5. Change detail level to define. Detail, delete the middle railing, make the south railing extend with the post text as shown in figure 1031. Go to 3D view, select radial brick wall to make it transparent. Check all of the stairs as shown in figure 1032. You built a set of stairs. The good thing is one of the sweetest stairs. The bad thing is used to the default layout and materials. Next you'll get some more complicated shapes and styles. Figure 1030 shows the paste aligned and selected levels, and 1031 reconfiguring fifth floor. 1032 checking out your awesome staircase, creating a winding staircase. Before you get started, you should know that you created the staircase by using separate stone components. You can try with the use of the winding staircase using the running function, similar to each of the earlier. In many cases, especially you run the existing stair with a renovation project for the year. In addition, you may add draft stair with a model over the top of the drafting lines. Wouldn't be drafting in Revit, of course. How else can you expect to get anything done? First thing you need to do is make modifications of floor and specific area to create a landing. Following with the project browser, level 2 floor plan, zoom out over the area between the corridor and east wings, and then shows the step level 2 for the east wing. Click edit boundary of the model panel, modify floor tab, sketch landing at 8 foot 0 inches wide, center of the reference plane. Click finish edit mode panel. If you're asked to attach walls bottom of the floor, click yes. With the landing in place, you can now copy over the door to this level. To do this, you go to the first floor, copy over the door resides. You can do this on your own. The following examples of the steps. In Project Browser, go to level 1 floor plan, click, select the door 100B, copy the door to the clipboard, and choose paste, align the selected level, select level 2, OK, Project Browser, go to level 2, the door and landing are in place. Now you'll create a winding set of stairs. First task, give the outer shape of the place using simple draft line. Second task, move the model over the lines added with the various stairs and tools. Select Annotate tab, Detail, Line, Button, figure 934. On the draw panel, start end radius arc button shown figure 1035. For the first point, arc, midpoint, landing, figure 1035, move cursor down 135 degrees, first point you pick, extend the cursor 11 foot 0 inches as shown figure 1036, then click the second point. Form the arc, move the cursor right until the radius snaps into place. When it does, pick a point on figure 1036, press escape. On the drawing panel, click pick lines. Icon, option bar, add incremental 2 foot 0 inches offset field. Offset the center arc right into the left, forming 4 foot 0 inch overall winder shown figure 1037. Press escape, click line tool, make offset the 0, then draw the straight line end of arcs shown figure 1038. 1037, adding 2 or more arcs based on the center line of the first, and then adding straight line to the end of the arcs. Okay, take a breather, compare examples of the book, what you have and you're close to. If not, go back to investigate. No, the use of the drafting thing is very much part of the building information management, building information model, regardless of whether the people say you can't draft in Revit. Next, see if to make the area of the straight lines you just added to these lines will add up with the guidelines of the risers. Press escape, select smaller arcer and show in figure 1039. Property dialog box, center mark visible, select the line end of the carpet shown in figure 1040. 1040, arranging a line to create your own threads. Clicking the Ray button, modify the line tab, the options bar, be sure for the radial selected, make sure for the group of associates selected, type 18 for a number. Click move to last on the option bar. Remember that you aren't actually moving this line, you're simply copying the last place in an array. Click place button over the origin category options bar, pick the center arc, pick the point along the first line on one lower left, pick the second point along the upper right line. Your array is complete. Check out figure 1041 how the finished stairs will look. Alright, now you can begin modeling the stairs procedures. Nothing more with the tracing lines of the yard on the edge of the model. To do this, you'll be able to use with a touch of the previous staircase for all along. Architectural tab, click stair button in property dialog box, change base level to 1, change the top level to 2, click edit type duplicate, sketch it, call stairs, corridor entry, stairs, click OK, construction category, single the cells of the right run type that contain 2 inches with the noising at 1/4 inch risers. When you click the cell, you'll see with it, click it, check for the, choose cherry with the cherry for tread material, rise material to do the same. Under tread, category front, left, right, and for applied nosing profile. Okay, scroll down the support category, click change right support from stringer to carriage. Select call the carriage 2-inch width for the right over the support type. Click the small button on the right of the cell. Change the material to mahogany. Click OK. Change the left support to carriage open. Add mahogany material to carriage 2-inch width. The properties of the dialog box should look like the one shown figure 1042. Click OK. Go back to the model. In time, add the stair to the model. To do this, first sketch of the boundary. 1042 shows customizing stairs. Modify and create stair buttons. Create a sketch model. Create sketch button shown figure 1043. Create sketch button. On draw panel, click the pick lines. Draw two arcs defining outside of the stairs. Green arcs for the copy directly to the top of them. Drawing panel, click the riser button. Drawing panel, click the pick lines icon. Pick all the lines arrayed with include the bottom and top risers. Click start path with the click pick lines button. A certain line staircase finish edit mode mode panel railing button. Change railing handrail pipe and reserve the position set with the treads. OK. Click finish sketch button. Green mark check mark. When the stairs are rough, you do not need to get a better look at them. If you have the default 3D, you need to turn it off of the way many times to see your stair. But let's add a perspective view. You'll see what we're going on. Confident adding your perspective view. Go ahead and put on one in. Name it East Entry when it's from the quarter. Now following along with these steps, the project browser, go to level 1 floor plan view, 3D view, camera button, first point, shown figure 1045, second point 1045. In the project browser, first perspective, rename it to the East Entry corridor and perspective view for the realistic located view control bottom view. Click check OK view. Next step is involved with mirroring the stairs over the other side of the landing. With the course of you'll need that landing railing. Please don't walk off the door off the ledge. Go to level 2 floor with the project browser. Select stair over the railing figure 1047 and then modify multi-scale. Select tab, click mirror, pick mirror axis button, shown figure 1048. Pick the center of the reference plane told you coming in with a landing. Your stairs is now mirrored to the other side of the landing figure 1048. Let's tie the railing in with the field with the channels open. Oh, it's on your own railing hand pipe. If not so long as the architecture railing button type, select your change handrail pipe is shown figure 1049. Draw panel, pick line shown figure 1050. Offset to 4 inches. Pick the landing lines offset with the railing. After offset with the complete, click the line icon on the draw panel shown figure 1051. Set offset to 0. 1049 setting the landing at a handrail type. Drawing lines extend with the midpoint stair over the railing with the landing railing. Trim the corners of railings like figure 1051 on mode panel. Click finish edit mode. You may have flipped the railing, selecting then click the flip arrow. Your railing should look like 1052. 1051 connecting land rail with the steering rail and then the railing on the hand landing. Add 2 more railings between the stairs and brick wall. The stairs should look like. Alright, great, you're getting it there. You'll now see a staircase accompanying with the railings to come together. For example, the nice half of the railing with the spindles, better yet, the panels add to it. A nice half-round bull nose would improve your staircase. The next section would focus on the concept. Steering railing families. Similar to the model also as whole steering railings compromise separate families coming together with the overall unit. Although stairs and railings consider the system family that resides only in the model that stays still really heavy in the hosted family to create the entire element. Next procedure will involve landing separate families and model, but then using them in the new stairs and the railings then you create with the west wing. Project browser, go to level 3 floor plan, change detail level fine, zoom in the west wing architectural tab, click the floor plan property dialog box, edit type button, select 6 inches concrete 1 inch terrazzo floor system type drop down list figure 1054. Click OK, draw panel, pick walls button, pick walls, make sure the lines are set with the core center shown figure 1055, picking the south wall offset 5 foot 0 inches in the options bar. Once the sketch line are in place at the corner and trim the corners, finish with the edit mode model. Revit asks you if the attached walls will go up to floor bottom, click no. Revit asks you if you want overlapping volume and out of the walls, click yes. Floor is now in place. The next item will tackle creating railing system. Alright, next load the component, make sure make up the stairs. All of the Revit makes an attempt to do a supply. We use some of the families. In this case, to download the families included in this book from the Chapter 10 full of the following. and landing post, raised panel, spindle, stairs, and 6210. To get started now, need a load family model available when it comes time to assemble your new railing. Remember how to do this, so go ahead and load all the families just download the web page now. If you need assistance following steps, on insert tab, load family file with the download web page, select all of them, open them, load, save the model. Next step is to create a new railing, add some of these items to the project browser. The family categories, expand it, and show figure 1056. Found the railing category, expand it, find handrail rectangular, double click it with a double click, duplicate new railing, wooden railing with spindles, click OK again. Project browser under family category, scroll down to the top rail type, showing figure 1057, double click circular 1 1/2 inch top rail type, click duplicate, click name 6210 OK, profile 6210 at 2 5/8 of an inch, chain transition gooseneck, chain of material cherry, click OK. Under the families category browsers, double click wooden railing spindle located with the railing directory, scroll down, change the top rail 6210, click OK, click edit button, bolster placement row, main pattern area, change bolster family spindle 1 inch. Just below the main pattern, using the bolster per tread arm on the stairs opening, select and show in figure 1059. To the right of the bolsters per tread field, specify the 2 bolsters per tread, see figure 1059. Change bolster family to spindle 1 inch, as shown in figure 259. In the bottommost field of the post category, change each of the 3 posts on your spindles are all you need. Click OK twice. You may not have, if I have noticed that you didn't give the opportunity to change the bolster material as you did with the railing, this action must be done with the family itself follows. As follows. In the project browser spindle category, just below the railing shown figure 1060, expanding spindle exposed 1 inch family. Double click 1 inch family to open the type of the property dialog box. Material with a click OK with the category field. Click the button. Material cherry with a click OK twice. This completes the railing setup once you add the stairs. However, there's some of the tweaking certain may be required. Next step is to customize the stairs themselves. Creating custom stair with the third so this is the third staircase created with the sum in the chapter. As you've certainly gained experience with regarding placement of stairs and railings and Revit model, you also become familiar with the stair and railings dialog box. Latest procedure will tie all together. Let's create a staircase, architectural stair button, property dialog box. Make sure for the cast in place stair monolithic stair shown in figure 1061. Click edit for the type button. Click duplicate. Click new staircase, custom bull nose stairs. Click OK. Under construction next to run type, click 3/4 inch nose cell. And then click the button, change the nosing profile, stair nosing, apply these nosing profile front, left, and right. Select the riser checkbox, change the riser thickness to 3/4 inch, riser thread connection. Choose extended tread under the riser. Check with the monolithic material of mahogany under treads and treads on, turn on. Change tread material to mahogany, rise material to mahogany. Click OK. Click 7 inch thickness of the next to landing type. Click with the button to right. Duplicate. Call the landing 1 foot inch mahogany landing mono thickness of the 1 foot 0 inch mono thick material mahogany. Click OK. Click OK again. Here's a time to configure some of the layout properties, but as always, with a calculate, rise, and run count, and some of the basic offset if you need with the property dialog box base level of 1. Set the base offset with a 6 foot and 6 5/8 of an inch, as shown in figure 1062. Set the top level 3, as you're going to see in one long staircase. Next step is to place the monster on the model. Although you don't have specified the multi-story staircase, you need multiple landings to give it a visitor of the breather or travel up the stairs. Layout will require a little more than the initial planning stage. Working the panel, click with the reference plane button, pick the lines between button on the offset grid shown in figure 1063, click the railing button, choose the railing type of the wood railing with the spindles, make sure for the position of the threads OK, modify choose stairs in sketch mode, click the run button, draw the stairs shown in figure 1064, pick the points that figure in sequence, verify that your plan looks like in figure 1065, in a sketch your stairs should look like 1066, go to 3D view, check your stairs, they should resemble 1067. Or the next step, pun intended, is to add landing over the bottom of the chair required for the creating a family. Although we cover the creating of the features, families, chapter the creating families, this one with creative that you're downloaded the families needed to the create with the steps and the chairs, adding a custom landing. You're left with 6 foot 5/8 of an inch offset at the bottom of the tread of the cover. There's no introducing your own version. You need to introduce your own version on the bottom thread chair to look like I mentioned earlier when the family loaded with the already family loaded. From the browser of the Chapter 10, find landing, and after you load the families, proceed with the step of the project browser. Go to level 1 floor plan architects, place A component button, type selector, find the selected landing family. After you enter the family, place space or bar on the rotate landing in the correct position. Place landing in the last tread over the point shown figure 1068. Press escape, select the landing and property dialog box, change the tread material cherry, change base material mahogany, click OK. The next step is to add a post, adding a gooseneck. In this style of the railing system, and it would be nice to go over the gooseneck of the toe of the railing downward, spiral into the post. Of course, for the Revit, it doesn't have families for the built in this book. You don't have the download post families early in the chapter. Go back for the web page, browse for the chapter 10 folder, the post up. After you download it, load it in the model, follow these steps. The project browser, go to level 1 floor plan, zoom in the landing area shown figure 1070. Architectural tab, click A component button, property dialog box, push up gooseneck. After placing the post, press for the space bar twice, flip it into the correct orientation shown figure 1071. Pick it on the landing slightly away from the chair railing, figure 1071. Select post, change offset to 6 5/8 of an inch over the property dialog box. 770 shows placing a post for the gooseneck, and then shows the placing the post again to the center railing. Select the post again, but if not still selected, click the move button. Post for the midpoint over the post, end of the midpoint of the chair railing end. Select the post again. Property dialog box, material finishes category, change material with both the rail and post to cherry, minor the post over the other railing. And 3D landing should look like this. And completed landing, adding a railing to the landing. Let's add a railing to level 3 balcony compared with the landing that you're doing. Going to the sample. If you feel that experience required to add your own landing and railing, go ahead and take a shot at it. Not the following. In project browser, go to level 3, zoom in the staircase, right click on the railings of the staircase and click create cylinder, sketch railing to 4 inches. And from the face of the landing, figure 1073. Make sure the leg tied with the stair of the railing panels, finish edit, repeat the procedure on the other end. Alright, the last step is to add a raised panel style with a rail system along with the third floor. Adding a raised panel style and rail system, thinking you would need enough for the entrance of the large level 3 training room. The quarter must receive the custom line based on the raised per family. Project browser level 3 floor plan, architectural door, button, property dialog box, single the raised panels with a facade light of 36 and 84 inches, placed in the quarter along the stairways and shown figure 1075. Copy 10 foot in 0 inches to the right. On the View tab, click Elevation button, change element type and menu with the property dialog box, interior elevation, pick point, shown figure 1076. Press Escape, project browser, right click with new elevation, rename West Wing Balcony Elevation. On the West Wing Balcony Elevation, select Crop Region, and then you can enter the West Wing Architectural, place A component. Scroll down, type a selector list for the raised panels, and take your figure 1076. Work panel dialog box, pick a panel and select, and then click OK. Pick the far wall if you don't have the raised panel family, download it with and then move on to the next step. On modifying place component part tab, click the place on work panel button and working plane button. Pick the base pump button shown figure 777. Pick the second point. Start with the place for the component command again. If not already done, running pit raised panel family between the two doors to the right. Complete the raised panel from the level. Select all raised panel families of the floor. Remember to hold the control key to add the selection materials. Add finish category, property dialog box, change the frame material of the cherry. Change panel material mahogany. Change visual style, realistic elevation should look like. When you went, wow, this is quite a bit of stairs. It's taking anything even to do with the knowledge for the dumb does not. Don't come easy. As you can create a staircase, you know that you'll need to create families. The last section chapter focus for the adding ramps to the model. As far as the Revit goes, ramps are kid sisters of stairs. Okay, adding ramps. I think that ramp to Revit is to tread one thread. Tried one riser staircase, 1/12 the pitch. A ramp is placed on the module exactly the same way as set of stair, but you still have the run method. You can sketch the ramp by using a boundary. That being said, let's start placing a ramp at the model. Project browser level 1 floor. Zoom on the radial A swing of the grid intersection 5F5, and you'll need to create a flat landing architectural tab floor button. Click edit type of the property dialog box, generic 12-inch filled. Click duplicate new floor, exterior concrete slab. Click OK, edit button, structure row, structure material. Click change structure material to concrete, cast in place concrete, change thickness 6 inches. Click OK, go back to the model, put concrete at points, figure 1080. When the slab is in place, click Finish Edit button mode. Click No dialog box. Now you can add the ramp. You select the ramp properties of the top of the level to 1, bottom of the level as level to 1, and the bottom will also be level to 1 with an offset of the architecture of the ramp button property dialog box. Select Edit Type, duplicate new ramp, exterior concrete ramp. Click OK. Give 6-inch thickness. Change function to exterior for the ramp material. Click the button and specify with the concrete place in concrete figure 1081. Notice maximum incline linkage for the ADA steerings of 30 foot 0 inches. In other categories, ramp maximum slope is 112. Click OK. Property dialog box. Base level to level 1. Base offset 2 foot 6 inches shown in figure 1082. Top level to 1. Width of 5 foot 0 inches. Other draw panel shown on the radio button. In the model, click the first point of the ramp similar to the point shown with the 1083 with the place point near the midpoint. Revit does not allow you to snap with the sketch mode. Now move the cursor to view of 15 foot 0 inch shown figure 1083. Pick a point 6 foot 0 inches below the end of the wrap and alignment at right boundary shown figure 1084. You'll pick the second point you read. 30-foot incline ramp, creating a 0 remaining. Move the cursor right until the ramp stops. Modify create ramp tab, sketch mode, click railing type button, select handrail, piping railing type dialog box open, click OK. Click finish edit, select the entire ramp including the railing. Move the ramp to the midpoint where the top of the ramp meets the midpoint of the landing slab. You may notice immediately with the ramp sloping in the wrong direction as you need to, with the railing and slab you will line to pick around. You would like to pick around how to do these things, go right ahead. Otherwise, along, select ramp, pick small blue arrow that flips to the direction of the ramp. On the architecture, click on the ramp button, property for the dialog box for the edit type chain with the type of the handrail pipe. Click OK. Draw around 8-inch from the flange edge of the figure 1085 mirror slab. The ramping railing to the other side of the building is shown figure 1086. Save the model. Creating ramps is necessary almost every project. Some will be easier than others at times that make you with the patience. Keep it at it. Before long, you'll have the experience you need with the confident creating ramps. 1085 show of the ramping you've been doing this entire chapter, and then show of the 2 ramps. Alright, your experience. Now you can create stair with the conventional method. You with the running command grade with a height and length, with the cross stair with the running with the geometry, placing the line, working model, tracing over the line stair components, determine the difference between boundary riser. You'll need a sketch for the stair profile, load, and necessary components. Use a customized stair railing, such as railing types and spindles, posts, and landings. Separate components active with the project browser. Place materials. Configure railing based on the pole stair placement. Railing placement used in the elements property railing. Determine how to tie a railing into the stair railing by using offset with the lining of the railing sketch with the stairs. Add line base raised panel family to complete millwork items. Create ramp landings. Create actual ramp. Determine the length of the ramp based on rise and run slope. Alright, Chapter 11, Schedules and Tags.